Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Ysabella Brave, and tonight's topic is how to do your hair. Don't do it like this. I'm just kidding. Tonight's topic is a requested topic, confidence. It's a very important one to a lot of people, it seems. Should you fake it? Should you not? Does it matter? How do you get it? Is the main question. Well, I was thinking today about the first time I really had to have confidence. It was very important. My parents had taken us out to McDonald's, which was a really big deal because we never went there. It was pretty expensive for me and my 3 brothers and my parents, for us, and it's not very good for you, of course. So it was very rare that we went. We were in there in the restaurant. For those who don't know McDonald's, it's a fast food, cheeseburgers and french fries like that. Although I'm pretty sure they're in most places, McDonald's. Anyhow, I wanted some ketchup with my food, and we didn't have any. So I looked at my mother, let her know, and she let me know, go get some. What do you mean? Well, go to the counter and ask the man for ketchup. I didn't want to go to the counter and ask the man for ketchup. You wouldn't believe how many worries came up. I must have been 7 years old, something like that. But I'd never done that before, and I was very nervous. You see what a big deal this is? I went up to the counter, and I could barely see over it, I think. And this big man came up. What? I need ketchup. But I just gave you a bunch of ketchup. What are you making? Ketchup soup? Oh, I was mortified. Ketchup soup? He must have thought I was the biggest idiot of all time. We probably ate half his ketchup according to him. So I didn't say anything. And then he didn't say anything. So I said, yes, we're making ketchup soup. And he went, ah, 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 and gave me like 8 ketchup packets, to which I trudged back to our table completely just devastated. Oh, was I ever embarrassed. But the reason I like that story is because many things that we need confidence about are really not that big of a deal. They just seem like it in the moment. And really, we don't have much control over the thing. Ah, you say, this is what I'm afraid of. But this is what's freeing about it, don't you see? All we can control, pretty much all the time, is our own behavior, and sometimes our own thoughts. Sometimes those go a little wild, but usually our own thoughts too. And there I was, afraid, didn't think I could do it, and it was so silly, and a lot of these things are. So I guess I sort of faked my confidence to go up and do such a thing. And if you're really nervous and scared, what choice do you have? You can decide to call the whole thing off, or go ahead and do it anyway. And if you go ahead and do it anyway, you can just do the best you can do, and the rest is up to the other ones, you know? And maybe it will turn out just as it should, even if it's not what you're expecting. And all those what-ifs, throw those out the window. Just right out the window, because they don't matter. So that was my talk on confidence. You can do it. You can do it. You can do everything you can do, the best you can do. And, you know, that's really all there is to it. So let it go. If the person doesn't like you or... Oh, I have to tell you, the time I hit on someone trying to be confident and I was completely rejected for a laugh. Okay, so if you feel nervous about hitting on people, that you'll be rejected, or maybe whatever you're doing that requires confidence will fall flat. Maybe it will go something like this. I was at a nightclub type place with just adults, and I saw this fellow walking around in all black with a black cowboy hat, and he looked very interesting to me, and I wanted to get to know him. So I walked up, I was standing there, he was probably 2 feet taller than me, and I said, hey! Turned around and looked at me over his shoulder, and I said, are you a cowboy? No. And he said, no, and then turned back around. Oh man. So I was like, well then why are you wearing a cowboy hat? And then I took off. Oh, I felt this big, but now it's a really funny story, and if I ever see that guy again, bow. No. So okay, you have to be confident for something, or maybe every day. Just do what you can do. Other people have their own lives and they're worried about being confident themselves. So just do what you can do. And good luck to you. And remember, if it goes bad, you'll have a lot of reasons to laugh later. Like my stupid ketchup story. So good night, and I'll see you guys next time.